Cool, my peeps, hello my loves, marhaba habibete. I have realized that I hadn't really filmed a haul in a hot minute. So yeah, I did a little bit of shopping on a couple different trips, and I suspect I'll talk you through. There's a couple more things that I have my eye on, so yeah, that might come home with me too. I did some shopping when I was in the US, but not all of it came back with me, so I might just do like a set of hauls when I get back home, because there's a bunch of stuff that I bought at the Sephora VIB sale that I shipped home right away. Home being back in Canada, if you're new. I am currently in the UK studying. So yeah, there's probably going to be like a set of hauls that goes up as soon as I get back home, because there's a bunch of stuff there. But I did do some UK shopping, and so I thought I would share that with you. Also, since I have you here and we're talking about timing and busyness and stress, I tend to film, like before we hit the 1 year mark on being here on YouTube, I was filming 7 days a week, filming and uploading 7 days a week. Or I was uploading 7 days a week and responding to comments like basically on a daily basis. I then after Christmas shrank it down to 5, and recently I haven't quite hit my 5 every single week. And then what else was I gonna say? This camera's flashing at me a little battery, it's stressing me out. I also haven't been able to like sit down at my computer and reply to comments as often as I would like, because I do miss that kind of interacting with you. So all of this is to say that the next couple months of my life are going to be super hectic. And so I am just giving you a forewarning that if it takes me a couple extra days to respond, or if I'm not here on your screen for a couple days or something like that, all is well, all is okay. I just don't have time to sit and film or sit and respond. This is my happy place, this is my outlet, this is sort of my fun passion project, and so it may have to take a back seat if life gets too crazy. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. When I disappear sometimes for a little bit, a couple of you get worried and you send me messages, and it really means a lot to me. And so I'm okay, there's a lot going on. So yeah, that's that whole, you know, precursor to the video. Let's just talk about the hauling, shall we? Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is a couple things I picked up from CoverFX that I'm going to drop everywhere in a minute. Watch. After that event we went to. I told you guys that I'd tell you about the color drops. Okay, backtrack. I bought the cream foundation N35. I have a review that went up for this a little while ago. Depending on when this video goes up, it was earlier this week or last week. So I will link that review down below, but it's this guy right here. And I told you in that video that I would tell you about the drops that everyone keeps talking about, and I forgot to. So here's the thing with the drops. She put them on my face, and they gave a really lovely, we put 2.5 drops, so it gave us sort of like a medium coverage, and it gave a really nice natural look to my face. I like a full coverage, and you could probably have accomplished that with the drops, but she goes, I feel like I know what you want and it's not going to be these drops, so I like full coverage. And so she pulled this guy out, put it on my face, and I'm like, done, sold, give you that one. So I would say that if you're looking for something like honestly full coverage and probably a little bit more matte, the drops, if it's just mixed in with a primer, we actually mixed it in with a mattifying primer and it was still a little bit dewy. This one gave me a slightly more matte, not like full on matte, but a slightly more matte finish. So yeah, that was the difference in the finish and like the opacity of these two. What I will say about the drops is that they're a beautiful product, but I'm growing slightly sick and tired of everyone raving about them like they're, you know, the most amazing thing since sliced bread, because I think they're great, but they're not. When you rave about a new foundation, I want it to be like baby unicorn tears in a bottle. It's pretty, but what's great about the drops is their versatility and what they do, not the fact that they're like an earth-shattering new formula that's going to make you look like you have the skin of like a supermodel, like a beautiful airbrush supermodel. So the drops are cool because they're pure pigment, and you mix them in with like a primer or your moisturizer or a facial oil, or even with a foundation that you have like in your summer shade and you want to darken it up without losing the consistency or the formula, you will drop that in and then it'll give you a different color. So I think if that's what you want, if you want sort of something to alter the color of a summer shade of a foundation you really like, if you're someone that's really gotten on the bandwagon of like mixing your facial oils or your moisturizer with some pigment. If you want sort of the flexibility with one product to be able to go from like sheer to like a medium-ish coverage, I think they're great. But if you're expecting that it's going to be like this most amazing new formula that's like never been done before, I'd be wary of that. So those are my thoughts. I think it's a great product, but used in a specific way. So yeah, that's my 2 cents, and that's why I did the cream foundation. And for thoughts on that, I'll leave it down below. And then I picked up this cream contour kit. Mine is an N medium, so neutral medium. I am still toying with, what is down there? Oh look, it's brushes. With playing with these guys, and so once I get more comfortable, I will try to film like a cream contour routine, or like what I've been doing with them. So there's a really lovely highlight shade, like a more of a concealer shade, and then 2 bronzing shades. The cool thing about this one is, unlike sort of the Anastasia palettes, I mean, the Anastasia palettes have like a light, medium, deep, but unlike the Laura Mercier, for example, has a pre-made palette, Smashbox has a pre-made palette, and there's just that one set of colors. This one, there's a range of colors, and so you can find something that's tailor-made to your skin type. And so I really like that, and I have been enjoying playing with these a lot. To go hand in hand with that, I picked up the dual-ended brush. So it's got sort of like a flat top. It's dirty. We're going to leave it in the bag so you cannot quite see how dirty it is because of the sheen. It's got like a flat top, a conventional foundation brush, and then a littler one on the end, so you can sort of chisel it out and then blend it out with a bigger side. When I do that routine, I will use this guy to show you. But so far, I really have been enjoying it, and I've liked sort of the precision that I could get with this guy. So that's that. Then I went to Makeup Guru Emporium, which if you are in London, definitely check out because they carry some brands that other people don't. Like what? Like Ben Nye. They're one of the only places that carries Makeup Forever, that kind of thing. It's a cool little shop. So I picked up this Ben Nye Sparkle in MD12 Copper. So it's this beautiful sort of coppery shimmery shade. It's pure, it'll get everywhere if I try to show it to you as a swatch. It's a really, really pretty shimmer, and there's a Charlotte Tilbury cream shadow that I'm eyeing that might end up, if I buy it, I'll post it on my Instagram, but it would pair with this so beautifully. So I got that, and then I needed some new soap. I've got some brush washing to do. So I picked up this Clean Apothecary Grapefruit. It's like a solid juice. It has olive oil in it. It's supposed to keep it nice and hydrated. It's just like a soap, but it smells like fresh grapefruit. I haven't washed my brushes with it yet, but I will keep you guys posted about how I like it. And then speaking of Charlotte Tilbury, I picked up one of her little new cream shadows. I posted like a little video with a swatch on Instagram, so I will refer you there. It's in Marie Antoinette. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's 6 or 8, I believe, shades, and isn't she gorgeous? I'm gonna do another swatch, even though I don't want to waste product, because I don't feel like that Instagram post quite captured it. So here, let's try this. Watch my lights wash it out completely. Of course, of course. But do you see that really, really beautiful shift? So it gives you a nice neutral eye, but there's just something to it. These last all day long. So gorgeous. I might go back. The other color that I was thinking of is Bet, which is like more of a goldish color, and I think that would go really pretty with those sparkles that I bought. So again, Instagram is where I will be telling you whether or not I made the purchase. And then the final thing that I got is this Tom Ford palette in Nude Dip. Do you guys remember when it first came out and everyone went crazy? They have made it permanent, so you don't have to like rush out right away to grab it, but if you wanted it and you missed it on the first time, now is a great time to get it. I will also hopefully film a look with this one. I filmed look with the other 3 that I own, and I love them. It's this guy right here. Let's do some swatching. What I like about the Tom Ford palettes, the colors I would say themselves are probably dupeable, but what's so interesting or unique or worth the price for these guys, at least for me, is how beautifully and easily they blend out together, and you really like don't have to work to create a really, really beautiful eye look. And so I'm excited to play with this one. Do you see those swatches? Probably not. Again, this camera's not gonna do them justice. With this palette specifically, they're right there. With this palette specifically, I think what's unique about them is the way that the shimmer works. Do you see how they're really close to that Charlotte Tilbury? They have this really beautiful shift to them. I feel like you're not gonna get the beauty of them in a swatch, but I will hopefully post a look with it soon. The other thing that I happened to stumble upon when I was over there at the Tom Ford counter is their new summer collection is out. There's a palette that I'm trying to resist. Again, if that happens, I will let you guys know, or I'll film another haul. But yeah, that is what I picked up, and I'm all glittery and shiny now. Let me know if you guys have picked up anything good recently. I think that's it. I'm gonna do some points of positivity and I will be done. My first point of positivity is the beautiful, amazing, sweet little Bilal. We're talking about Bilal or Ghada's son, Patchouli Ghada, here on YouTube. I'll link her channel down below, but that little boy forever will own a piece of my heart, like forever adorable. But she's been posting his videos like vacuuming and helping her drink her water and tearing up her hardwood floors, and he has these like giant beautiful cheeks and this smile and these eyes. It's like literally he could be like destroying all my makeup or like poking me in the eye, and there's like, I don't think there's anything that little boy could do to make me not like my heart melt. Like, it's just, I was sitting on the bus and it was like a really crowded day and I was tired and feeling claustrophobic, and just like I had my like dead eyes on, and I was on Instagram and I saw his picture and like I had the dopiest smile to my ears. There's something magical. Allah yahmiliki, happy baby. It's just amazing. Anyways, that was my first point of positivity. My second point of positivity is Miss Aaliyah. I will link Aaliyah's Instagram down below as well. That girl, if you haven't gotten a chance to connect with her or meet with her, is just one of the most amazing, beautiful, beautiful souls, and leaves comments here on Instagram that just like make me so happy and can turn around my entire day. So she is definitely the second thing that's making me smile. And my third is my amazing friend Noelle. I was having a bit of a rough day the other night, and she reminded me again why I love her and had my back. And yeah, it's a moments like that when you're like, yep, whatever ups and downs our friendship may cause us, and if and when that happens, it's moments that remind you that you're like, no, this person has my back and knows exactly what to do to make me feel better. Okay, before we get all emotional and sappy and before this camera goes crazy again, I'm gonna wish you guys an awesome day, whatever it is that you're up to. I want to send you ever so much love. Thank you for being here, and as always, I can never leave you without reminding you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.